Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, where today I'm going to share with you a magazine that I found and how you can use this magazine to your advantage. So you may want to get circle punches, maybe some of your decorative punches that you may or may not want to use, and we're going to harvest a magazine, right? Get some squares, maybe this, and then flowers. I don't think so. Leaves, yes. Okay, so we'll just go through and do some basics and how you might want to use them, right? There's another circle, there's another square, and that's what we're doing. All right, so I want the flowers. Maybe I want the flowers. We'll do the flowers. Will be in another video. I'm just going to show you how and why I do this. Okay, so on this is pretty heavy, and I know it's got the pretty doggy on there, but check it out. I'm only after certain parts of it. So we're going to come down here, and guess what? This little guy right here is going to be worth its weight in gold. Slide it in, center it, and now look what we have. Okay, so there's that. This is now trash. And then we'll get some squares, and these just don't matter. These just don't matter. So you can now decorate these. You can make these part of paper clips. That's a nice one. Maybe you don't like all those words, so you could cut just a strip of paper there, and voila, you got a mini pocket. I believe you could also round these corners. Pretty easy. Easy for me to say. Leave your bottoms, because you're going to put a strip of something across here and make a little pocket, right? There's a thought. Same with this. Put a strip across here and make a mini pocket, right? Now these I may put in my truly trash, but found this, literally found it on up in a playground, just laying there. All right, so there's those squares, and then let's see, maybe I want smaller squares. Cut this off. Cut this off. I won't use this. I'm not the ransom note kind of guy, right? I'm just not. Those might be for some, but they're not for me. Come on, tear off there. And again, you could save. Let's see if this one will work. I had one, and I'll show you. I will show you. See, we got this. We want our squarest of the square sides, right? So we got this one that has all the words. And then we probably want to put a little dip in it here. A tiny, tiny one. And I wish I had a smaller. You can see that. Okay. Slide it all the way up. Trim. Trim. And now you've got a pocket. You could ink that with a black, like black soot. You could ink it with the green. You could ink it with pretty much anything to kind of give it a little pop. And now you have a mini pocket. Okay, there's just one idea. Okay, so what else do we got here? And I want to show you. I want to keep all of this. We're all doing the scan, we call it, whatever that's called. No, it's not called a barcode, guys. Help me out here. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm not going to worry about it. And look, and if we flip it over, we've got this bird that we can fussy cut out. I saw this and I was like, that's perfect. I might get it. You don't have to keep all of it. But there you go. You might want to keep the numbers if you like putting numbers in your journal. You've got numbers. Just like so. For me, I prefer to stamp them, not a number saver, but there you go. Okay, so we're going to throw this guy away. Alright, and then I was showing you with my dies, I just put them away again, that I was looking for little pictures. Where'd my little die go? My little die guy. Pictures. Look at here. There's a picture of that guy. There's a picture of that lady. So I will come through and I will definitely pull this guy out. There we go. Alrighty. QR code, that's what it is. Okay, so maybe you're waking. Yeah, maybe you're waking up like me. Maybe you're going to do a man's journal and you want like a, what do you call it? Like a cabin hunting type journal. There you go. Now you've got some shotgun shells to go in that journal. So this is all a part of junk journaling, guys. Just trading, finding little things like that and saying, okay, you're going to make a great embellishment. Oh, I kind of screwed that up. I was trying to, well, didn't screw it up completely, but I definitely got in a little too close, if you know what I mean. So there we go. We got some shotgun shells. You could also maybe go around all the way down, come up. Maybe you didn't want that much brown, you just wanted those guys. Maybe you just want one. So this one's the one that's showing the most. There you go. Now you got a shotgun shell, which is what I probably would have done. I could cut that one off, and it's not the right size, but you get the idea. Okay, here is feathers. I wouldn't cut the boots out, but there you go. Here's another shotgun shell right here. Here's another. This one's actually a good one. And then what's right below it? More goodies. Okay. Here is you some script. You know what I mean? Like if you're collaging, there's just something about softball game we all had. Blank, the boys got to experience the blank couldn't stop smiling, and well, so there you go. Now you got a little bit of, here's a map you could use. Maybe you don't want like the shape of it, but you know, actually let's go with the square. you know that's going to come in handy in a travel journal. There you go. Now you got you a nice map. Alright, so nothing else on there I want. And we're just going to go through. This is nice. Your leaves. Cut this out. Your leaves. Hate it when it gets stuck. Yeah, we're not gonna. That one's not gonna work. Come on, go through, go through. Yeah, guys, sorry about all that noise. There we go. Some of my stuff is pretty old. I may have to oil it. And that is a thing, to oil your... Yeah, it's going to need to be oiled. Well, it cut. At least it made the... Oops. Well, it did. Yeah. So anyhow, we'll put that to oil. But now look at your leaves. Okay. Now you could come through with some embossing. Like if you have a stamp this small, you could emboss it. Right? Lots of good stuff there. Alright, so then let's say, let's try this guy. I kind of think these work a little better. This is more of a Christmas leaf, but you guys get the idea. There's now some more leaves. And if you're a card maker, these are especially good. Okay, how else can we salvage this guy? Here's more of the squares where you could use the faces for your die cut that I showed you. So I'll definitely save those. Here's some birds, somewhere, you know, if you're making a guide's journal, but I want to get to something in particular that I found in here. Here they are. Look at these. You know how we're always doing our wax seals? What if we don't have? What if we don't have them? And we find something like this. This is perfect. Look at that. That is perfect. If you are into the ransom note journals, look at these for ransom notes. Don't get no better than that, does it? So I will go through and I'll cut these out that have good, that have really nice these guys. You know what I'm trying to say. It'll come out for wax seals, just for decorating a page. Keep it, right? And there's more of those in here. There were actually quite a few. Look at this. Die cut heaven right there. Die cut heaven there. And there was more. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm not going to do it today because today I'm just, but I will do some of the die cutting out of here. I'm just not going to take it all apart. Look at these. You can fussy cut those. Fussy cut those and put them in a journal. The doggy. The doggy, if you're doing a doggy journal, maybe. Let's see, there's your more, like if you're looking for numbers, there's another set of numbers. Good little squares to cut out. There's your, look at the 1400, 350, then your garden. So there was so much stuff in here. I was like, I'm definitely not going to let that get away. But the first thing I noticed was those letters. Look at that. Annie Oakley. Pretty sure that's what it was. And maybe you could. It occurs to me as her stride matches mine. I mean, you could use as her whatever. You could use all that. Look at all of that great die cut fodder. Here's some more stuff for a man's journal. And then these circles are going to be great. Mission, complex, more numbers. Yeah, this is good stuff. Really good stuff. So I'm glad I found that. And hopefully, if you guys see something that, you know, that you can use like that, you don't pass the opportunity, right? Okay, well, thanks for joining me, guys. Now you got an idea of how I harvest magazines for my journals. So, and then I just use one of those reusable Timo packages that we get and store them. And I have like a little ephemera place spot that I put all this in. It stands upright. And I'll just pull, maybe, you know, like I'll see, oh, hey, I remember when I cut all that out and I put this or that in it. I'm going to use it. Like I'm getting ready to do a fall journal and I'll pull this stuff out and put the fall stuff in it. All right. Love it. There was my shotgun shell. Oh, I decided I didn't like that one. All right, guys, so there you go. Harvest your magazines. Use cheap stuff. And I think in the fall, I'll probably do another trashy. I don't know what I'll call it yet. You know, taking kind of like My Crap Can Be Your Treasure series. Finding crap to make great things. I don't know. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. You guys have a great rest of your week.